Welcome into this extra special web edition of Cuse Countdown as we get ready to take on Wake Forest. I'm Tyler Cass, these are analysts Kevin Case and Bailey Lipschultz. Guys, I'm going to ask you the question that's on everyone's mind. What exactly is a demon deacon?
I read somewhere that it was a mixture of a phoenix and a unicorn, but I don't think that's right.
Well, I think a deacon has to do with the church, so it sounds like something that might anger Catholic people.
Interesting. Both of those ideas sound plenty plausible. Let's move on. Last time we met the Demon Deacons, Syracuse took on Wake Forest in the Carrier Dome last season. Wasn't exactly a thriller. I was there. I nearly fell fast asleep. 13-0 Syracuse took this one. Neither team really put up much in terms of offense. And, of course, the final score ended in a blocked extra point. Guys, what do you remember from this game?
I don't remember much. I remember Tanner Price was a quarterback for Wake Forest. He was a 4-year starter. Now he's gone, so we'll see someone else new behind center for the Deacons.
There were quite a few punts, not much offense, and I remember the extra point going off the long snapper's back.
Well, hopefully this year it's a little more interesting. Guys, things certainly have been very interesting the past couple weeks for Syracuse football. New offensive coordinator, new quarterback. What do you make of the changes after Florida State?
Well, I really liked what SU did at quarterback this week with A.J. Long. He brought a lot of athleticism to the game, even a little more than Terrell Hunt. He was a little more dynamic. I liked what he did in his first game, and I'm excited to see more.
Tim Lester really mixed it up using the dynamic threat that A.J. Long is. A lot like what you saw with Terrell Hunt early in the year, mixing in that read option and letting the guy get outside and throw downfield. Tim Lester going forward could be the guy for Syracuse.
All right, well then, speaking of going forward, let's move on to Wake Forest. Kevin, what's your X factor for the Syracuse this game?
My X factor in this one is the Syracuse running game. Now listen, Wake Forest has a good secondary. Jimbo Fisher, the Florida State head coach, actually called it one of the best that FSU has played. A.J. Long starting his first game as quarterback for Syracuse. So if Syracuse can run the ball and keep it out of A.J. Long's hands, take pressure off of him, I think they win this game.
It goes off of the running game, Kevin. For me, my X factor is the confidence of A.J. Long. True freshman, first start going on the road down to Wake Forest. If he can keep his head, he made some good decisions against Florida State, but those forced balls and interceptions in the red zone are going to kill them if he makes those mistakes and bad decisions. But at the end of the day, it comes down to A.J. Long and his confidence. If he can stay cocky and confident, Syracuse could have a good day against the Demon Deacons.
Now for the big question, it's prediction time. Kevin, what happens? What's the score?
Well, I'm taking Syracuse 24-10 in this one. I think this is a must-win for the Orange. They have to turn it around. It's a great matchup with Wake Forest, one of the weakest offenses in the country, struggling just like Syracuse. I think SU wins running away with this one, crazy enough.
I think at the end of the day, Kevin, my prediction is 17-10 Syracuse. It's going to be another low-scoring game, a lot like last year in the Carrier Dome. But at the end of the day, A.J. Long will make plays against a very poor defense at Wake Forest, and Syracuse is going to be able to shut it down and keep it low-scoring, just above double digits.
All right, thanks, guys. Well, we'll have to tune in on Saturday to see if that's actually how things go down. Until then, check us out on Twitter and Instagram at CitrusTV Sports. Thanks for watching.